Hi, welcome to Free Range Yoga. Today we're going to do a hip mobility flow. Hip mobility is super important for your posture, alignment, preventing injury, and most important, dancing. So let's come down to our mat. Send your legs long. Reach forward and come all the way down. Pick up your right knee and interlace your fingers over your right shin, hugging that knee in close to your chest. And start to even out your breathing. You can shift back and forth. And then release your grip. We're going to come into a half happy baby. So grab the outer edge of your foot, tee your left arm, and rock side to side. As you're rocking, think about pushing through the heel of your right foot as you draw your knee closer to your armpit. And release that foot. Let's go to the other side. Bend your left knee and release your fingers over your shin and then draw that knee close to you. Start to rock back and forth. Then release your grip. Come into that half happy baby, grabbing the outer edge of your foot. Tee your right arm. Begin to rock. Press through that heel and draw your knee closer to your armpit. Release your leg. And then bring your feet to the mat. Place your hands underneath your thighs and start to rock and roll all the way up to a seated position. Let's bring our feet as wide as the mat and our hands together in the center. We're going to do a little windshield wiper side to side slowly. Let's do this 4 times. You might walk a little bit forward, but that is okay. Come back to center, cross your ankles. Let's come to a tabletop position in the middle of our mat. And then grip the mat, tuck your toes, lift up, downward facing dog. And pedal your feet. And come to stillness. Take one long inhale and one long exhale. Let's go into our flow. Bend your legs and then step your right foot next to your right hand, coming into a lizard lunge. We're going to start to shift back and forth on our back foot. So bring the inside of your foot to the mat, and then lift your front toes and bring the outside of your back foot to the mat. Let's do this 3 times. Come back to center. Straighten up through pyramid, walk around Prasarita Padtanasana. Come onto your fingertips. Find length in your spine and then fold on over. Your elbows can be at 90. Let your head hang heavy. Try to upright through your legs. Inhale, come onto your fingertips. Turn your toes out. Place your thumbs on top of your thighs and sway side to side in a goddess squat. Now reach all the way up. Straighten your legs, hook your thumbs, turn your back toes in, front toes forward, release warrior 2. Collarbones are spread wide. Right knee is stacking over right ankle. Inhale, big side body stretch, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands to the mat. Let's step back, downward facing dog. Bring your knees to the mat, big toes to touch, sit back. Child's pose. Inhale, round forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's go to the other side. Bend your knees, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. And then bring the inside of your back foot to the mat. Pick up your front toes and bring the knife edge of your back foot to the mat. Let's switch. Inside, outside, inside, outside. Come back to that lizard lunge. And then straighten through your left foot, left leg, and walk yourself around Prasarita. Come onto your fingertips and then walk on down. Let's stretch all the way back to the right side. Bring that stretch into your left side body. And then walk all the way to the front. Bring that stretch into your right side body. Come back to center, turn your toes out. Place your hands on top of your thighs, thumbs on top, and sway side to side. Come back to center, lift up. Hook your thumbs. Back toes turn in, front toes turn out. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. And shift forward to plank. Knees to the mat, sit back, child's pose. Inhale, round forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do it all again, adding on. Bend your knees, step your right foot to the outside of your hand. Start to shift back and forth. Next time you're on the inside, see if you'd like to come around and come to Skandasana. You can keep your hands on the mat. Your heel can be lifted, or bring your hands to heart center. Your back toes are facing the sky. Let's come around. Straighten through that front leg. Walk around for that Prasarita. Come onto your fingertips and then walk on down. This time, if you'd like, take your pointer and middle finger, grab your big toes and use that as leverage to bring your head a little bit closer to the floor. Keep straightening up through your legs. Inhale, come onto your fingertips, turn your toes out. Place your thumbs on top of your thighs. Inhale, find length. Exhale, right shoulder dips. Inhale, come up. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Inhale, let's come all the way up. Hook our thumbs, turn our back toes in, front toes forward. Release warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back. Downward facing dog. Shift forward plank. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, round forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bend our knees. Step our left foot to the outside of our left hand. Start to shift back and forth. Next time you're on the inside, come all the way around. And if you'd like, place your hands at heart center for Skandasana. Back toes face the ceiling. Press into that leg with your arm. And then come back to that lizard lunge. Straighten up and walk around Prasarita. Onto your fingertips. Find length and then fold over. Take the variation of your choice. Maybe you want to do that side to side again, or grab your big toes. Come back to center, turn your toes out. Place your thumbs on top of your thighs, rock side to side. Inhale, find length. Exhale, right shoulder dips. Inhale, come up. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Come back to center, lift up. Hook your thumbs. Back toes turn in, front toes turn out. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Big side body stretch. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back. Downward facing dog. Shift forward, plank. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take our knees to the mat, cross our ankles, and come to sit in the middle of our mat. Just like we did before, take your feet as wide as the mat, but this time, hands come behind you, fingers point out. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. And then come all the way to the right. Spin your torso towards the back wall and come to your forearms, if that's available for you. Let your head hang heavy. Take 3 deep breaths. Slowly come up. Let's take it to the other side. Fingertips behind you, pointing out. Windshield wiper your legs. And then come all the way over to the left. Spin your torso towards the back wall. Bring your forearms to the mat. Let your head hang heavy. 3 deep breaths. Slowly come up and come to a cross-legged position in the middle of your mat. Take your hands to your knees, roll your shoulders back, get tall in your spine, close down your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a long exhale, let it out. Thank you for joining my practice today. Hopefully your hips are feeling good, ready to go. Leave a comment if you liked this and subscribe.